So in today's video, we're going to talk about these and another function that they can do. This is a pocket rack. It's an EDC organizer. It's primarily set up to build out these. This is a built-out pocket rack. You can see the card is running down the middle of it here, and I've attached my tools to it using elastics. This is what I carry with me pretty much every day. I've got a knife on it. I've got all kinds of tools on the back. I've got the Nipex pliers, a ratchet driver, a bit extender, little Manker flashlight, and this gets a lot done for me. It gets a huge amount done for me. I figure my philosophy on EDC is if I don't have the tools with me to fix something, I'm going to hesitate and probably not do what needs to be done. I can also help out friends, family, whatever. It's kind of an interesting way of looking at EDC, but it works for me. Anyway, you can also use these pocket racks as EDC organizers in big pouches like this. So if you want to carry a lot more tools, these pocket racks might be the ideal solution for you. So you can build this out as a modular pouch. I've got two large pocket racks inside of here that I'm going to show you shortly, and they do a lot of stuff. But having a modular pouch gives you a lot more flexibility when you're using one of these large pouches, because you can customize this to whatever needs you have for that day, and then take out what you need and maybe carry it with you rather than bringing this whole pouch with you. It's nice to have this there in reserve, but being able to have these smaller modular components, within here that you can pull out and have mobile with you, that might be the way to go. Anyway, stick around. I think you're going to like this. All right, we've got our first giveaway, and it's going to be a Pocket Rack Mini. You can't get one of these. I'm the only one who's got these. It's a prototype that we put together last year, and we're giving it away. It's going to have a pouch in here. It's going to have the bands in here, the pocket rack itself, and I think you'll like it if you win. So all you have to do to sign up for the giveaway is put your email address into a form that you'll find the link to in the description for this video. And then you also have to be a subscriber. So if you subscribe, that's half of it, and the other half is just signing up. And best of luck to you. See you in a bit. All right, so this pouch has a couple pocket rack organizers inside of it. As you can see, it's already an organizer on its own. So what I'm doing is basically supplementing what this organizer brings, and I'm putting in these modules inside to make it a modular pouch. So this company, Roaring Fire, makes this pouch. It's a waxed canvas organizer, and it's called the Smoldering Waxed Canvas Organizer. It's 7.5 inches by 5.5 inches by 2.5 inches. I've got it pretty well packed in here. It's not overstuffed. It's definitely stuffed. But let's take a look inside and see how the pocket racks are set up inside. So zips open. It's got the usual straps and everything on the inside. Additional pouches as well, which is nice. Very soft material. It's also got this nice webbed front end if you wanted to put more items in there as well. There's still room in here even after loading this thing up. So I've got two pocket racks in here. This is the heavy one. This one weighs 18 ounces. It's got pretty much two knives and the Wuban X2, which I'm going to be doing a review on shortly. But I thought it would be nice in here because I was looking for, there's a lot of people who have seen me do the videos on the pocket rack say these things aren't going to hold up under a lot of weight. This is a lot of weight. Even with the additional weight, if you were to throw a pocket rack in the air, the elastics will still hold all the tools on the rack in place firmly. It's got a battery bank on the back of it, and it's got all these, the flashlight, it's probably the biggest flashlight I've had in one of these pocket racks. I was looking for something just about this size, and Woobin suggested this, and it fits nicely on there. It's a little larger than it would normally be, but it's being held in very firmly. These are new attachments that I've put on here. I've been playing around with these a couple weeks now, these interlocking beads with the elastics. They work very nicely. People don't, initially I rolled out a video on these last week, and people didn't like the beads sticking up like this, but I'm going to get some smaller ones and see what they look like. But they hold very nicely, and they're very quick release, which is really interesting. So I can literally pop this up like this, and it comes right off. And I could do it for all of these. They pop right out very easily. So you can get to the tools really, really quickly with this design. So I'm just, this one I had double strapped, and yeah, it works very nicely. So I have on here the Otical D1, and this is a bit driver, a mini bit driver. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little thing, mostly for doing computer work and work on knives and things like that. So it's got everything inside of it, and then I've got a kind of a storage tube for different purposes. You can have pills on the top, maybe some other things down on the bottom. You know, it's a nice little storage thing. And then I have the O-Tool multi-tool knife, which is kind of nice. Plus, it's got a little pro bar built into it as well. So it's got that, and then this. I like this a lot. It's got really a nice fidget factor to it, actually. And then we've got this very, very large. I've been playing around with this. This is like runs $6 or something on I think it was AliExpress or Temu. I can't remember, but it's got a really nice working mechanism to it. The blade looks pretty good as well. I think it was like $7, but it's not bad. I was really surprised when I ran across this. So anyway, that's in here as well. Very heavy. And then we've got the Woobin X2. So this set, again, about 18 ounces. So what's neat is that if you don't want these tools or this set, you can set them aside and you can pretty much drop in another set entirely. So I've got another this rack set up. This is the rack that we had a couple weeks ago when we did the budget EDC kit. Everything on here is like $35. You can take a look at that kit to see where you just source the stuff, but it's a nice little kit. It's got some setup to it, but you could drop this in here instantly and you'd be on whatever you want to do for that purpose. You could have different types of pocket racks set up for different purposes. You could have a kit set up for wilderness. You could have a kit set up for a fire starter. You could have all kinds of things that you just drop in here, and you would supplement it with whatever kit you wanted. So in this case, this is this is our human maintenance kit, which I thought was we did last week, which was pretty interesting. It has a next tool on here. That's pretty much the only real tool on here. That's the Mini Sailor, which I really like. It has the scissors on here, which are ideal for being on a med kit. And some other nice couple blades on here and a little tiny pair of pliers, which is really interesting. You can actually use them as a pair of tweezers if you want to. So it's ideal for this kind of setup. And yeah, I have more information if you want to take a look at this one on everything that's on here, how it was broken down and where they were sourced from. These spray bottles are really great. Anyway, I'm kind of getting off track here, but these, just having the ability to pair up different modules within your kit is just, it's a really powerful tool. So you can have this sitting in your car. You can have, that day you're going to be doing something. You could select a different module. Like this is the one I carry every day. You could drop that in here and just bring it in and have that coupled with this, and then be able to go back to your car, open this up, take this out, put it in your pocket, and walk away. And then you have this set of tools with you the whole time. Or you could have two of these if you want to. If you're going to do some electrical stuff later in the day, you could have an electrical kit that's set up. You could have a kit with, all kinds of wires and zip ties and things like that all set up here for as a source, like a little warehouse for yourself. But it just gives you more flexibility than just having everything in here and having to go in here every time you need a new tool. Digging through basically the pockets, the bands, everything else, multiple layers. It's right here, and it's double-sided. It gives you plenty of storage ability. I think it's going to be almost comparable in storage doing it this way as if you were using the bands and everything else. It's just going to give you very quick access. So anyway, I'm interested to hear what you think. Leave some comments down below. And yeah. Well, thanks for making it to the end. I got to tell you, I like this idea. I like the way everything fits in place. I like that you can break it down. Anyway, I'd like to hear your thoughts as well. If you have some chance, please drop some comments down below. And don't forget to sign up for the giveaway. You can just go to the earthling.com website and go into the Contact Us area and just drop in your email address. And if you want to put in any other information or comments or anything, please feel free to do so. I'm going to pull the drawing on the end of April. So, and I'll announce it on the community page on that site. Also, as usual, I will have links to everything I've shown here in the comments, not the comment section, in the description for this video. So just go down into the video description, take a look, and there'll be links there to the docs that I usually have in place. I have, photos, descriptions, prices, sourcing, locations, everything else. Again, your feedback is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe, especially if you're going to be signing up for the giveaway. We'd appreciate it very much. All right. Hope to see you next time. Take care.